I'm Richard Lewis, reporting for cadred.org, and I'm here with some slightly disappointed Frenchmen, but not too bad. It's the guys from Extensive, and I've got Maniac over here, great name, and my good chum maleK, who's moved into coaching. So, talk us through the game with Nip, because first map, you know, it was a bit, but then second map, you got into a lead, your energy was going, people thought, you know, this is going to go 3 maps, you're going to take a map off them. So, coach's perspective first, what happened?
I think we was prepared for this game. We did not really well yesterday. I think the most important defeat was against Kick. The first game, we was leading 14-18. You have to finish. And after that, we finished 4th of our group. Then it's elimination bracket, so we have to face Nip. So we was like, okay guys, let's do our best. And actually, on Inferno that was not that bad, because we won. Maniac won a 1-on-4 situation on a gun run, on the first gun run. So I think it's nice for start the game. But after that, they played well. That was close, and they won the most of important runs. They was better than us on economic things in the game. So the match go on, and after that we have to play on those two, and we start really well with like 6-0 for us. And actually I don't really know what doesn't work after that. We just was not fail, but fail one or two. Comment on dit duel?
Tu veux dire duel?
Duel.
Yeah.
And they take the economic things again, like Inferno, and NIP are just the best team in the world for just one reason. Really, they are not like robots; they are humans. But when they got the economic things for us, it's finished. Because they are really smart about the play style for push you in eco rounds again, and after that your confidence go down. You start to lose your duel because they don't gonna fail.
Yeah.
So it's a bad score at the end, but I can't say much for now. I have to watch the demo for really understand all that stuff, and we will see. But I think really NIP are really strong for the economic things in the game. It's my opinion.
So Maniac, you have probably been one of the better players on your team. I think that's a fair comment. You've had some fantastic individual moments where you've, like you say, 1v4s and clutches, brilliant aim. Do you feel that you were as good as the players of NIP today individually?
Well, the thing is, in the game, they are not perfect, as maleK said. But what is really impressive with NIP is that, you know, in every match you've got some key rounds. You've got some moments. It's like it's 3-on-3 or 4-on-4, even 2-on-2. And the problem with them is that they always pick the best solution. Not the perfect solution, but the best one. They always do the move which they have the more chance to win. And that's why we lost that way, because I think in the end it's 16-7 and 16-8, I think. So it might look like we got a little bit overruled, but in the end it was always clutches. It was always some tight rounds. And that's in these cases where you see the best players. Because you look at people like GetRight or Forest, when they are in clutches situation, they just always play the best, always the best solution. If they have to play safe, they play safe. If they have to pick a kill, they will go take a kill and then go back. It's just, I mean, they can be beaten. They can get beaten. I'm really sure about that. But if you do that, you have 2 solutions. First solution, you have a better skill. You just aim way better, and to be fair, it's a difficult situation because, you know, as I said, GetRight and Forest are just on another level, I think. And the second solution is you do no mistake, because in games they sometimes will let you get the first frag. we were pretty much many times, yeah, we were many times like 5-4 or even 5-3. But in this situation, you have to do no mistake. That's the only way to beat an IP. If they give you a little advantage, a little edge, you have to keep that. Otherwise, you would just. I think we lost some 3-5 or 3-4. And if you want to beat an IP, you have to win those key rounds. That's a 100% obligation.
I'll stay with you. In terms of the team development, I mean, Extensive are a team that, I mean, we've talked about it privately, me and you. You know, maleK's always saying you guys are, you know, working really hard, training really hard, that you're going to surprise the European scene, that you are going to be, you know, up there. You guys have got so much talent. Do you think at this tournament that you have shown what you're capable of, and do you think you will go on to improve based on this experience?
Well, I think this event is really representative of our situation. It's like we've got a really good potential. We have some really smart players. We have really good players in terms of aim. We also have experienced player like Apex, who has been playing for Very Games for 1 year, so he knows very much about the game. But the problem is this land shows also our mistakes at the moment. We lost some rounds, I mean in the group stage, that you can't afford to lose if you want to be on the upper stage. That's the difference at the moment between Very Games and us. Because if you look at, we played them 2 times on LAN and 2 times 16-14 we lost. So that's really the example of a team that can handle the hard situation, and a team like us that is a little bit younger, that is creating his game and is trying to fix the mistakes. And in these matches, they will win the key rounds. So I think, I'm really sure we can be a team that plays for the top in Europe. I am really sure about that.
Sure that if you look all the demos, we are not perfect, but we have some times, like during a few rounds, you can see all the qualities of our playing style and with good strategies. And when you are against NIP, they smashed at Very Games 16-1 when there was CT on those 2, for example. And on the first round with ARM, all the stuff, we did like almost perfect. And that was the same against Very Games. Very Games, we lost 16-14. They take 3 equal rounds against us. It's a lot. And if you look just the strategies round with all weapons, we have take more rounds than Very Games, for example.
Yeah.
For me, it's just the proof. Now we just have to take some experience, let the time do it, because we are humans. That works like that. And after that, I think we can be better. And last things, we lost our first game. We was like 14-8 against Kick Esports. If we won this game, I think we are able to in the future. It's really not the same, because it's not NIP directly, and we can improve step by step. Probably one, I don't know, Z Nation or ESC, or I don't know, but we have all we need for that. And if we look against NIP and IP, all the weapons rounds were not that bad. And when you can able to lead 6-0 against NIP, I think it's just a proof that we can be maybe more rounds in the future. So GMX, last thing, GMX is our new player. He was our 6th. He is young, and it's the first LAN for him in Europe, and he just have like 4 or 5 lines in all this career. Yeah. So it's really nothing. So we will take our time.
Now that you're obviously out of the competition, I just want to ask you a couple of questions. First, what have you thought of the tournament as a whole? 'Cause obviously, you know, it's our gig. We've run it. So has there been? What's the thing you've liked most about the tournament, and what's the thing you would change about the tournament?
Well, to be honest, in a general way, it was a fantastic tournament, really. I mean, the venue, the location is just fabulous. The hotel we get to stay, also the place here, it's really quiet. so you can hear each other very well. And also you have the pool of. I must say it was a perfect LAN in that terms. Just it's pretty hard to play with those screens. You know, it's 75 hertz, and it wasn't the best 75. You know, there is this MS, you know, millisecond reaction time, and I've heard it's 5 ms, and that's not really. I mean, now the screens are more like 1 or 2, but that's not an excuse because every player get to play with the same conditions. So in the end, it's the same for everyone. That's the only negative point I'd say, and it's pretty hot in here as well. Yesterday I've had such a big headache in the middle of the group stage because you get to play game after game after game after game. You just have 5 minutes to just smoke a cigarette or whatever, and it was really hot, and I've had such a big headache. So that's just 2 negative points I'd say, but that's not that big. In general, it was just a fantastic event, really amazing.
Well, I'm glad you've enjoyed it, guys. It's been great to have you here. So let's talk about who's going to win. You're going to say NIP, aren't you? Because everyone says that. So I'll ask maleK, because he's a coach with a coach's brain. Maybe he'll say something different. Are NIP going to win?
We can't say anything else if you look the facts, but they are every hour they are more closer than our first defeat, and I don't know if their games are able to do that this weekend, because when we play against them, I was feeling like they are, I think, not prepared now. But we will see. Sorry, but
no, I know. There's no point in asking. That's okay. And I want to ask you one question. This is just for you. When our good friend KRL became a coach, Seb, he famously at 30p LAN, he substituted one of his players out and put himself in the team. Have you ever wanted to do that with your team?
I think I will not do that, but that was really fun actually. And actually, I have to say that was the best things in his career, because they was not that good, and he said it's really bad. Let me the place. And the first, I remember the first round on gun run on City, he rush apartments alone and double kill, boom. And scream all around the place and go back and come on, and they won a lot of games after that. So it's really nice. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. But be careful.
Right, and I'll let you, because I know you've got lots of sponsors, and I know that they look after you very well. So you do need to kind of say thanks to them. So I will allow you to do that now.
Well, not only thanks to them, but also thanks to you for the interview. It was pretty nice, nice moment. Thanks to the Cadred viewers. I mean, their support is really an obligation for the game. If they are not here, there is no community, there is no game. So thanks to everyone who's going to watch this interview. And then, of course, thanks to Extensive, which without their support we would not be here, and we would not have lived such a great tournament. And so thanks especially to Zotac, Western Digital, Ozone, and I'm really sorry for the one I forget, of course. But thanks to everyone for the support, and I hope we represented the trade as good as well as we could. And thanks to you, Richard.
No, it's great to have you there. I know we're going to take in some beers later on tonight. I know it's going to happen, so I'll see you at the bar. To all the people out there at cadred.org, do stay tuned to our website. We're going to have more interviews like this one from here at the AMD Sapphire CSGO Invitational in Prague.